Las Vegas Aces drew another winning hand, capturing their second consecutive WNBA championship last night.
Lady to the corner, Vanders loose, no! And that is it!
The Aces, led by Aja Wilson, made a thrilling comeback to edge out the New York Liberty 70-69, becoming the first team in the league to win back-to-back championships in 21 years. With their core group of players all in their prime and set to return, the Aces are poised for a possible three-peat next year. Congratulations. And that is tonight's CBS Evening News. I'm Nora O'Donnell. Good night.
Thanks for joining us tonight for News 40 at 6. I'm Morgan Hoover.
And I'm Chris Allen. Welcome into a Thursday that's been rainy, especially in the last couple of hours.
Right. It has been coming down, but it's well needed.
We need that. It's still, even though it's come down kind of hard in a couple of places, it did here about 30 minutes ago, it's still not enough to make up the deficit. Wow. So we're still woefully behind on rainfall, but here you're looking at live radar, and you can tell the showers now have become a little more scattered and not as heavy as they once was. We'll take a zoom in and look live at a couple of places. Here's the cell that just moved out of the Bowling Green area. It's now over toward Park City and Glasgow. You've got another one up there about Round Hill as you go up 185, Bee Spring, getting some rain, and up toward Nolin Lake. You can see by the arrows that everything is moving off to the north and east and is going to continue to move through as we go through this evening. The forecast for tonight is calling for still some scattered showers, maybe even a thunderstorm, and a low of 55. A look at your 7-day forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Morgan.
All right, Chris, our top story tonight, new shopping development could be on the way to Bowling Green. The city approved an agreement with a development company to split the cost of an extension to Bluegrass Farms Boulevard. The plan is to create new retail opportunities like what you may see in Nashville or Lexington.
People look for stuff like this when they are looking for a place to relocate. We look for these type partnerships where we can partner with private developers and private landowners and have a win-win. So it's happening. It's under design as we speak.
News 40 will be keeping you up to date with ongoing developments of this Bluegrass project. You can visit our website later tonight for more details. That is WNKY.com. Well, the South Central Kentucky Community and Technical College hosted a first-of-its-kind seminar in Warren County today. News 40's Noah Fairber was there and joins us now in the studio with more details.
That's right, Morgan. Sky CTC hosted a summit to help the community become a bit more aware while surfing the web. Take a look. A first-of-its-kind cyber safety summit is hosted by Sky CTC to help the community become cyber aware.
We're very fortunate that we had an opportunity to gather people here from the community to learn more about cybersecurity. Most people don't know October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month, so we were able to get together and talk about password security and multi-factor authentication and all the things that individuals, businesses, and academia and the government's doing to keep everybody safe.
Different speakers presented about different topics related to cybersecurity, including one who took his own unique approach to the idea.
I used a combination of AI programs to add the session details of what I was asked to present. I allowed ChatGPT to create the content. I took that content into another AI program called Wondercast, which creates podcasts, and it cloned my voice to say all the words. I then took that content and I went to an AI program called Beautiful.ai, which created a slide deck.
Gossett hopes people take away two major points from his presentation.
Just being aware that AI is here, it is already impacting our lives, it's already impacting our business, and like anything in technology, the design behind it is for the common good. Understand the human aspect of it. Just like technology, again, 100 or 50 years ago, replaced jobs and functionality, AI is going to do the same thing. So if you're a student or if you're an educator, my urge to you would be don't forget the human aspect of business. We're all in the people business.
Other topics included how to make stronger passwords and how to protect yourself from phishing scams. Sky CTC staff hope this summit will become an annual event. Morgan?
All right, Noah. Well, congratulations are in order for the Warren County Public School District as 2 of their programs are nationally recognized. One of the awards goes to the district's wrestling coach as they go into their 4th season. The relatively new program is doing well. The coach said he was surprised to receive the email from the National Federation of High School Associations, naming him the 2023 Wrestling Coach of the Year for Kentucky. But he says he is so proud of his kids for working so hard.
We had one of our girls place top 5 in the state for the girls division, and then we had 3 state qualifier boys for the high school division, and we had one kid that was 1 round away from placing in the top 6 for the boys, which that's the farthest any of our wrestlers have made it to this point.
The coach says wrestling is a well-rounded sport and hopes that as the seasons go by, more kids take an interest. Warren County's South Warren tennis coach is also getting recognized as he receives the same award for Girls Coach of the Year for the state in tennis. He told News 40 that this past season was nothing to sneeze at.
We had another great year. We had a girls doubles team win the region title for the 7th straight year. We finished runner-up to Greenwood here in the region, had some success at the state tournament as well. So it was a great year.
Again, congratulations to Coach Carta and Coach Young on their awards and hopefully some more great seasons to come. Well, it's a community favorite that is back again, the annual Pumpkin Trail. Bowling Green Parks and Rec started this event during COVID as kind of a hands-off way to still enjoy the fall season. With over 400 pumpkins being placed along the walking trail at Preston Miller Park, they're adding another layer this year. There will be a trunk or treat as well, with proceeds from that going towards Bowling Green's Special Olympics program.
And what we did was we had those individuals pay $30 to purchase a trunk, purchase a parking spot, and all of that funding goes back to our local Special Olympics program so that we can continue to provide sports and recreation for people with disabilities here in our community.
If you want to donate to that program at the park, you can. The trunk or treat is also happening tonight, rain or shine, from 6 to 8. One more health news now. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. MedCenter Health wants to make sure you're aware of the services they offer to their patients. They offer a walk-in breast clinic. They also offer different places to get mammograms if you can't make it to Bowling Green. You can head to Franklin, Scottsville, or Horse Cave to check and see if you're at risk for this deadly disease. Doctors at the Bowling Green branch are happy to be able to offer all these services to the community.
The good thing about here at the medical center is that we can do it under one roof. Multiple times patients have to go to different cities, different hospitals, different clinics, and some people find it hard. We are proud to say that we can do everything here under one roof.
The oncology department is located in the Medical Arts Building at Park Street and 4th Avenue in Bowling Green. Well, it's Safe Sleep and SIDS Awareness Month, and every year there are about 3,400 sudden, unexpected infant deaths in the U.S. Many of those deaths are caused by unsafe sleep situations. Tonight we have tips on keeping babies safe as they sleep. Keeping babies safe isn't just a day job. At night, some parents may unknowingly be putting their child in harm's way.
Resuscitating infants as a pediatric emergency room physician is one of the worst things we have to do to tell a parent that their child has died.
Dr. Sarah Lazarus with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta's Strong for Life program says the risk of sudden unexpected infant death syndrome is highest for children younger than 6 months. But experts say keeping babies safe when they sleep is as easy as ABC. A stands for alone.
As an exhausted parent, it's so easy to make a quick decision to put your child into bed with you, but that decision can really be fatal.
B is for back. Lazarus says a baby's neck isn't strong enough to prevent suffocation.
As long as your child is not rolling over, they need to be truly placed on their back, that the mattress be really firm and flat, so you don't want to use any inclined sleep surfaces.
And C is for clear. Your baby's sleeping area should have nothing but a fitted sheet in it.
making sure that all blankets, stuffed animals, everything is removed from that crib.
And if your baby falls asleep in a car seat, move the child when you get to your destination. Children's Health Care says to also dress your child lightly for sleep in a room that's in a cool range that's comfortable for a lightly clothed adult. And use a sleep sack in colder months as an alternative to blankets. Well, still to come on News 40 at 6. With less than a month until the government may shut down, House Republicans remain at odds over who should be the next Speaker of the House. The latest details from Capitol Hill in just a bit. But first, Weather Chief Chris Allen is back after the break with a full look at our forecast. That's coming up next.
WNKY News 40. Broadcasting live from the German American Bank studio in downtown Bowling Green.
I'm attorney Deborah Brose. I am committed to my clients across South Central Kentucky. But don't just take it from me. If you've been injured in a car wreck, I can help. Call our office today for a free consultation.
At Infinity Pipeline, your family is our family. Our employees are the foundation of what we do. And what matters to you matters to us. We're now hiring the next generation of skilled workers to help grow our community. Apply now. InfinityPipeInc.com.
The $250,000 mega draw is here at the Mint Gaming Hall Bowling Green. Win by matching just one number and match all 6 for $250,000 cash. Drawing Saturdays in October every hour from 5 to 8 p.m. Only at the Mint Gaming Hall Bowling Green.
As Joe Biden destroys our economy, Andy Bashir defends him.
I don't want to be critical of what the president's doing, because at least he's trying. We at least ought to give the president some kudos.
And a big thanks also to Governor Andy Bashir.
He's trying to help us.
Biden's bankrolling Bashir's re-election, funneling $250,000 in donations. Bashir and Biden, or Trump and Daniel Cameron. Trump's choice, our champion. Club for Growth Action is responsible for the content of this ad.
If you've been injured, Morgan & Morgan's fee is free. If you don't win your case, you pay nothing. It's easy. Just dial pound law or go to forthepeople.com to get started. I think I'm starting to get this.
Senior living communities do all of this for you. They cook all of your meals, clean your apartment, do your laundry. Call Pathways today and let us help guide you in the right direction for your future.
I wake up every morning asking, what's happening in the world? Why is this happening? And how do we answer that question?
Daniel Cameron's staunch position allowing for no exceptions in the case of rape or incest. It is an insult to the injury that these survivors have already made it through.
I'm not the first, and I won't be the last. And there are other little girls out there that need that choice.
And now, Attorney General Cameron is demanding access to the medical records of Kentucky women who go out of state for reproductive health care without their permission. That's extreme, and it's dangerous.
Hiring a lawyer? Check out our 5-star reviews from our injured clients. Go to Google and type in Flora, Teppan and Stewart to see what our clients are saying when we represented them in an accident. They will tell the story of our 5-star service, what they went through, and what we did for them. For 47 years, I've represented the injured in car, truck, and motorcycle accidents. Good reviews do matter.
We're back with Weather Chief Chris Allen. Chris, you've been tracking some rain moving through the area. What's the latest right now?
Well, first of all, there's nothing serious going on. So even though there's a little bit of lightning, some gusty wind with some of these brief heavy downpours, there's nothing severe and no severe weather expected. So good. To ease your mind about that, here's a look at what's going on right now with the 4-hour clouds and radar together. 4 hours ago, we were just looking at some light rain showers starting through the area, and we've kind of had that all day. Until the last few hours have we seen an uptick in the general thunderstorm activity across the area. Most of the heavier stuff is down around the Nashville area, south of Gallatin toward Nashville, Lebanon, Tennessee, getting lightning, thunder, even some brief gusty winds and even small hail. While here, it's just been the lighter side of the showers with a brief heavy downpour or two. You can see a back edge to all of this, still waiting off in the wings back toward Illinois and Missouri. That still has to come through. The cold front itself is back there, and that'll come through overnight, early tomorrow morning, and we're just going to keep a chance of showers and maybe a couple of thunderstorms in the forecast even this evening. 72 is where we ended up today, right around noontime for the high temperature. 71 where we should be, so just 1 degree above the average. 53 was our low this morning. 47 is where we should be for a low this time of the year. Now, this says no precipitation at the airport, but actually they've picked up about 1/10 of an inch, and some of the mesonet sites have picked up even more than that over the last little bit. 63 right now at the airport. South wind at 9. We've had a breeze all day today with these showers coming through. 81% humidity. The barometer rising just a little at 29.80, but it's not going to actually move up anymore until we get that cold front in here later on. Temperatures right now with the rain cooled air mostly in the low to mid 60s, but we're seeing 70s out into western Kentucky where they've had less in the way of rain and they've had a little more sun. 80% the chance of rain coverage tonight during the overnight hours until early tomorrow morning when it goes down by half to 40% during the morning hours on Friday. After that, the rest of the weekend looks rain-free across the area. So here are the showers coming through now. Here's the disturbance behind it that will push on to the east and still bring us some showers overnight very early Friday morning. Once we clear that out of the area, I think we're done with the rain. In fact, by tomorrow afternoon and evening, skies, as you see here, will begin to clear from west to east just in time for Friday night football. Everything's looking good there for area high school football games tomorrow evening. A weak dry front is going to come through on Saturday with some breezy conditions, and we go back into the 70s by then. 55 with an 80% chance of showers and even a rumble of thunder tonight. No severe weather. South winds at 12 with that low at 55. And then tomorrow it is going to see where we're going to see showers in the morning, and then the afternoon is going to be just fine, 66. Then we warm back to 73 and breezy on Saturday, down to 63 on Sunday, 60s and 70s for much of next week. More News 40 coming up next.
The fresh timer starts the minute a tomato gets picked. That's why at Kroger, we shorten the time from harvest to home. So no matter how you shop, you'll have more time to enjoy your fresh produce. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
We were part of a thriving ministry, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we were told that we had to stop.
During COVID, we told everybody that wanted to come, we would be open. Governor Brashear decided that he would send the state police out. They'd put tickets on everybody's car. I was threatened to be put in jail.
We were actually put on a police list.
Governor Brashear has used fear to control people, and he can't be trusted to govern Kentucky ever again.
Protect Freedom PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Join the WNKY News 40 weather team. Visit WNKY.com to become a weather watcher.
Is your search for a new home on hold because of high interest rates and high monthly payments? Jago Homes has your solution with a low 4.99 fixed interest rate and no energy bills for 2 years. You'll enjoy open, spacious living, and your family will be comfortable year-round with exclusive Energy Smart technology. Learn why a new Jago home is more affordable than you think at jagohomes.com. Because life is too precious to be put on hold.
A big thanks also to Governor Andy Beshear.
Biden has a lot to thank Beshear for. Beshear pushed Biden's radical transgender agenda, even lied about sex change surgery for kids.
A big thanks also to Governor Andy Beshear.
Thanks to Beshear, fewer people are working than when he took office.
A big thanks also to Governor Andy Beshear.
Thanks to Beshear, nearly 2,000 criminals are back on the streets.
A big thanks also to Governor Andy Beshear.
Biden and Beshear, thanks, but no thanks.
We've got the drinks and good times. Now all we need is you. The 8th annual Bourbon and Brew Fest presented by the Mint Gaming Hall is back Saturday, October 21st at Bowling Green Ballpark. We have an expansive selection of bourbons, craft beers, mixed drinks, and more. Plus, sip well shopping, specialty vendors all around the ballpark. VIP ticket holders can enjoy the Heaven Hill VIP experience in the Performance Food Club, while premium ticket holders can take part in the Premium Lounge. Tickets start at just $50 and are on sale now at bgbrewfest.com or by calling 270-901-2121.
At Kroger, everyone wins when it comes to savings because you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on pickup or delivery as you do in store. So no matter how you shop, everyone saves big. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
President Biden is preparing a rare primetime address tonight from the Oval Office to explain the U.S. response to the conflict between Israel and Gaza. As Tina Cross reports from Tel Aviv, there are signs the war is on the verge of intensifying.
Israel's defense minister told troops gathered at the Gaza border they will soon see Hamas territory from the inside, signaling a ground invasion could come soon. The Israeli military has updated the number of hostages being held by Hamas to more than 200. Devastated family members are calling for their immediate release.
Stop now and release all children, babies, elderly, women that are not part of this war.
Prime Minister.
A day after President Biden's visit, Britain's Prime Minister arrived in Israel to show his support.
I'm proud to stand here with you in Israel's darkest hour. As your friend, we will stand with you in solidarity.
He also mourned innocent Palestinian civilians caught in the crossfire of Israel's blistering airstrikes on Hamas in retaliation for its brutal October 7th terrorist attacks. Israel has agreed to allow humanitarian aid into Gaza to relieve the suffering of civilians, while Hamas continues to fire rockets across the border. Here in Tel Aviv, we've been hearing sirens sounding the alarm. This resident showed us debris he says came from a rocket intercepted by Israel's Iron Dome defense system. He says it's up to Hamas to end this war.
When we put down our weapons, they attack us. When they put down, if they put down their weapons, there will be peace.
Israel had originally said it would allow no aid into Gaza until Hamas releases the hostages. But with more than 1 million Palestinians displaced from their homes, the first delivery of food, water, and medicine could begin arriving tomorrow. Tina Kraus, CBS News, Tel Aviv.
Meanwhile, House Republicans remain at odds over who should be the next Speaker of the House, and tempers over the situation flared during a private discussion about the issue. Natalie Brand has more details from Capitol Hill.
House Republicans met behind closed doors for more than 3 hours Thursday to try to figure out what to do about the vacant Speaker of the House chair. And they emerged in the same place as they began.
I'm still running for Speaker, and I plan to go to the floor and get the votes and win this race.
Republican colleagues are at odds over a plan to temporarily empower Speaker Pro Tem Patrick McHenry to preside over the House.
We made the pitch to members on the resolution as a way to lower the temperature and get back to work. We decided that wasn't where we're going to go.
Jordan is the only candidate in the race right now, and he doesn't appear to be close to getting the 217 votes needed to win.
I think if he's not making progress and indeed he's hemorrhaging votes, then yeah, I think we need to go back to the drawing board.
I don't begrudge the 17 that are opposed to him. He's got 200 votes. Who else can get that?
At times, tensions within the Republican meeting ran high, with reports of a shouting match between former Speaker Kevin McCarthy and Congressman Matt Gaetz, who led the movement to oust him.
The whole country, I think, would scream at Matt Gaetz right now. Remember, it was a crazy eights led by Matt Gaetz and every single Democrat that put us into this situation.
Well, you know, he loses his temper sometime. Maybe it's the Irish in him. But I actually think it was a really productive discussion.
Congress has less than a month to pass a spending bill to keep the government open, and President Biden is expected to ask Congress for $100 billion in aid for security needs, including Israel, Ukraine, and the border. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Well, stay with us. News 40's Maxwell Trink is in with a look at sports right after this.
Home is more than a house. Wherever you are in your journey of homeownership, German American Bank is here to support you. Our team of dedicated mortgage loan professionals can help you with lending solutions featuring low or no down payment, assistance for closing costs and improvement projects, or even loans specifically for first-time home buyers. We're here to tell you, homeownership is achievable. German American Bank, member FDIC.
When Daniel Cameron says he absolutely supports bringing back Matt Bevin's ruthless Medicaid plan, Cameron threatens to take away coverage from over 95,000 Kentuckians and punish working parents.
This sounds very similar to something that Governor Matt Bevin tried.
Well, absolutely.
But when Cameron said he'd back Bevin's war on teachers and take taxpayer money from public schools to give to private schools instead, he'd punish Kentucky's kids. Cameron's absolutely wrong for Kentucky.
At Horizon Pace, I have one doctor, not 4 or 5. And if I need to talk to that doctor and he's not with another patient, he'll come and talk to me. Everything's going real good. I come off of about 19 pills down to 7 now, and I love it. I wouldn't do without it right now.
Horizon Pace is the face of your healthcare. Contact us for more information.
I'm a nurse and a single mom of 5 kids. Budgets get tight, especially with costs right now. But Andy Bashir crossed party lines to cut the income tax, putting more money in the pockets of families like mine. It'll make life easier for me and for so many other Kentuckians. Governor Bashir really cares about people, and it shows. He puts the needs of working families first, and it's making a real difference in people's lives.
Inside the octagon, no one fights like me. But outside, no one fights for the people like Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Morgan & Morgan, the official law partner of UFC. Fighting is in our DNA.
If you're searching for a good night's sleep, Ford's has a solution. With a large selection of luxury bedding, including Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, and Ford's luxury bedding. And right now, buy select sets and get a free power base at Ford's Furniture in Bowling Green.
Join the WNKY News 40 weather team. Visit WNKY.com to become a weather watcher.
The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, weeknights on CBS.
I'm Morgan Hoover. Here's what's coming up tonight on News 40. Bowling Green officials discuss a new shopping development and the rezoning of over 100 acres for industrial developments. What city commissioners have to say tonight at 10.
Welcome into sports. The Bowling Green Lady Purples are back in action tonight. The Lady Purples are set to host Sacred Heart at the Pit for the second round of the state tournament. The Purples are coming off a 4-1 victory over Davies County in the first round. Sacred Heart is currently 18-2-3 on the season, beating South Oldham in the first round earlier this week. Be sure to tune in at 10 p.m. for your full recap. And our football frenzy game of the week is at Bowling Green High School as the Purples host the Greenwood Gators. Bowling Green is coming off a thriller against South Warren and are victors of 5 straight games. The Gators took down Franklin Simpson last week and are looking to get their first program victory in the history of the entire school over Bowling Green. Purples head coach Mark Spader and Gators head coach Will Howard spoke on how their teams are preparing.
I told my kids all you can do is ask for an opportunity in life, and we've got an opportunity, so we're going to try to take advantage of it. The number one thing was seeding in the playoffs, because that's what it all boils down to as far as what seed you have and being able to get your RPI up and having home field advantage.
There's a lot of things that we need to get a lot better at if we plan on marching through the playoffs. So I think we had their attention in practice. We're watching film every day and being real critical of some things. And, right now they're responding well, and now we get another good opponent to try to put those things to use.
Well, WKU football is coming off a tough road loss to Jacksonville State earlier this week. The team is now shifting their attention to the undefeated Liberty Flames. WKU is set to host the top team in the conference on Tuesday night at Houchin Smith Stadium. For head coach Tyson Helton, he's looking forward to getting back on track.
Obviously, we had a tough loss last week against Jacksonville State. Our guys will rebound. I know they're excited to be back at home. Going to be a great atmosphere. Need all our Hilltopper fans to come out to support us. But really excited about being home. Really excited about playing an excellent Liberty team. And we got to go get this conference win.
And WNKY volleyball is taking on Sam Houston this weekend after a dominant road performance over New Mexico State. The Tops, currently undefeated in conference play. Head coach Travis Hudson believes the offensive team is really solid, but defense needs some work.
That was something, you know, in the last couple weeks that we've talked about as a staff, is getting back to really trying to lock people down on the defensive side, because we've emerged as a pretty elite offensive team again. I would guess we're probably in the top 20 in the country in hitting efficiency again. But, you know, defense is the thing that can be the separator for us.
Defense wins championships. That's really much else to say in sports.
Absolutely, Maxwell. Well, Chris, will some people need that umbrella as we head out to dinner?
I would say so, yes. We still have showers. Live radar showing the strongest thunderstorm right now over Grayson County, just a little bit north of the Hartford Beaver Dam area in Ohio County along 165. It's all moving to the east. A little bit of lightning and gusty wind with that, and we'll keep these showers going throughout the night, but nothing severe.
Good to hear, Chris. All right, thank you so much. Thank you at home. We'll see you back here tonight at 10.
Appreciate it, everybody. Well, welcome to Family Feud, everybody. I'm your man, Steve Harvey. Oh, got a good one for you today, returning for their second day from Atlanta, Georgia. It's the Sneed family. And from Agora Hills, California, it's the Caden family. Everybody's here trying to win themselves some cash, and somebody might have a shot coming out of here in a